So, weiter geht's mit Genshin und Story Quest. Jetzt habe ich vergessen, bis zur Story Quest vorzugehen, aber egal. Ja, wir machen jetzt direkt mit Noel weiter. Akt 2. Nightly Exam Prep. Ach. Also, dass jeder 3 Akte vielleicht bekommt und wir bei Noel wirklich sie zum Ritter des Order of Favonius dann machen. Im Endeffekt. Sehr nice. So, Nightly Exam Prep. Begin Hangout. Studies with Larry and find Noel. Okay. Das ist jetzt aber. Warum ist das so ein komisches Ausrufezeichen? Und es gibt wieder 6 Enden. Das gefällt mir wiederum nicht. Hätten das nicht nur 5 Enden sein können? Aber egal. Sollte trotzdem vielleicht halbwegs interessant werden diesmal. So. Nein, Violet, ich will nicht mit dir reden. Tschüss. Es ist doch 1:1 Chef Mao auch, oder? Nur mit einer Ritterrüstung an. Zack. Vielleicht noch irgendwas drin? So eine goldene Spirale, Spule zum Anhören? Nö. Da ist eine Mask. So eine L.
A thesis on chivalry. Favonia's bladework fundamentals. So much to learn before the exam. How will I ever get through everything?
What are you doing?
Oh, honorary knight. Long time no see. Anything you need me to take care of?
Das klingt mir say hi.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. It has been quite a while since we last met, hasn't it? I've been busy preparing for my exam. Other than for work and training, I've barely left the library. The exam is drawing nearer and nearer, but there just seems to be an endless amount of material to review.
Surely the only exam that could make Noel so nervous is...
Right. The Knights of Favonia's selection exam. Oh. Even though I've already worked for the Knights as a maid for some time, I still need to pass this exam to officially become a knight. It's just that I've failed several times in the past. I still don't know if I can make it this time.
I can be your study buddy.
Study buddy? No, that won't be necessary. This is my exam, and I'm taking it to fulfill my dream. Any obstacles I face are mine to overcome. Plus, there is still some time to go before the exam arrives. Well, you're the honorary knight of Mondstadt. It won't do for me to take up so much of your time. But on the day of the exam, if you happen to be free...
Which is the exam? I'll be there.
Based on the night's schedule, I think it should be half a year from now.
Wann kam nochmal die Quest raus? Half a year away? I thought it was more eminent.
But it's just half a year. Don't you think that's quite soon? Even though there is still some time, if I don't make good use of it, it will disappear. I've planned my schedule carefully. If I sleep 2 hours less each day and finish my work 1 hour earlier, then as long as I spend all the time I save studying, I should just about be able to finish these books. Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy, and I have some candy on hand just in case I ever feel low on energy.
Pushing yourself too hard will only affect your exam performance.
No, it won't. I've made sure to allocate time for training, too. After all, combat is also assessed as part of the examination. Did I get too worked up all of a sudden? My vision seems a bit blurry. No, I still have training tomorrow. I must freshen up. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now.
Maybe try to relieve your anxiety first.
Oh, but every time I think of the exam, I get so nervous. Only studying or training helps to relieve it a little. But in the end, I keep finding new ways in which I'm not prepared. And that makes me even more nervous.
A change of scenery might do you good.
You mean a change of location? Yes, staying in the Knight's headquarters and in the library all the time does tend to make me feel as if I always have to be studying. But where else could I go? The Cat's Tail? Or the Angel's Share? Or perhaps somewhere away from the city. Starsnatch Cliff or Windrise. I could even make some muffins, grab some napkins, and make a picnic out of it. But would that just waste too much time?
How about even farther away? Make it a trip to Liyue.
A trip? To Liyue? Oh, I couldn't possibly justify that. In the time it would take to get to Liyue and back, I could have finished several of my books.
Liyue is an old saying, better to travel 10,000 miles than to read 10,000 books.
You really think I shouldn't limit myself to Mondstadt? Maybe you're right. Mondstadt is symbolized by the wind. But my vision is a Geo one. Maybe visiting the nation built by the Geo Archon could help me learn something new. Very well then. If it's just a quick visit.
Das ist jetzt interessant. Okay. Das ist sehr interessant. Ah. Ich hoffe, hier ist direkt ein Punkt, dass ich nicht andauernd immer in die Headquarters muss, aber okay.
I can't believe I've really come all the way to Liyue.
Das sieht so falsch aus.
Wow. The architecture here is so unique. And there are so many people around. But somehow, I feel like I'm constantly being watched.
Könnte an deiner komischen Rüstung liegen. Hey, you do look especially good today.
No. Please don't make fun of me. You shouldn't make jokes like that in public. People may hear you and get the wrong idea. How strange. Back in Mondstadt, I never feel shy around strangers. But over here, I feel so tense. It's probably because I'm in a completely different environment. I don't know how I should act to make sure I don't make a fool of myself. And speaking of, I heard that it's customary to eat with chopsticks in Liyue. Back in Mondstadt, I have previously provided chopsticks to visitors from Liyue, but I've never used them myself. Oh, I hope I won't become a laughingstock.
Some foods here can be eaten without chopsticks. Want to have a look? I can teach you how to use chopsticks. Want to try?
Huh? Oh, I was just thinking aloud. Don't worry about it. My time here in Liyue is precious. I should make good use of it to study.
You never know, the exam may test your ability to work with partners from Liyue. Understanding local culture will help you connect with people and learn more.
True. If I offended the locals by not knowing their customs, I wouldn't have the chance to learn from them. Then, okay. Let's start by learning about the local cuisine. Do you have any suggestions?
Let's go to One Min Restaurant.
Okay. If it comes recommended by you, I'm excited to find out what kind of food it is.
Wenn wir jetzt nicht Shangling finden, dann weiß ich auch nicht. Zack.
If it isn't the Traveler, what would you like to order today? One Min Restaurant will cook it just how you like it. Oh, is this a new customer you brought with you? Based on Madame's attire, it would appear that even a Knight of Favonius will travel all the way to Liyue just to try One Min Restaurant's cooking.
Knight of Favonius? Oh, I'm not...
I'm just joking, of course. You must be in Liyue on official business. But anyway, while you're here in Liyue, I can confidently say that you won't regret stopping by One Min Restaurant to try our tasty dishes.
That's not what I meant.
Not what you meant? Oh, I see. I suppose you must be looking for Liyue Pavilion or Sinue Kiosk. Most first-time visitors have only heard of these two places. I just didn't expect the Knights of Favonius to be the same way.
Chef Mao, that's not what she meant.
What I meant was, I am not an official Knight of Favonius. I'm just a knight in training currently serving as a maid.
Goodness, they really distinguish between knights to that degree? Well, anyway, as long as you dine at One Min Restaurant, rest assured you will leave here a satisfied customer. Since this is your first time in Liyue, perhaps you're not used to chopsticks yet. If so, might I recommend the grilled tigerfish? Fresh, fragrant, and easy to eat. If I tone down the spice a little, it should be perfect for the Mondstadt palate. Wanna try it?
Well, what do you think?
I want to learn about the Liyue diet. Adjusting the dish to accommodate what I'm used to seems to defeat the purpose of coming here.
Oh, you want to try something with more of a local flavor? Well, in that case, you've got to try our signature dish, black back perch stew. The only thing is, you can't really eat it without using chopsticks, and the level of spice is not for everyone. I pour oil into a hot pan, throw in a big handful of Jueyun chilies, and stir-fry them to release the flavor. Then, I sprinkle in some powdered violet grass to enhance the spiciness.
Phew! I can already feel the spiciness just by listening to your description. Will I be able to handle it?
Come on, you can do it.
Right.
Bad
I
ending,
can't give
you
up
see
so
is.
soon. It's just a harmless bit of chili pepper. I can take it. Chef Mao, I will go with your recommendation.
Great. Please have a seat. One blackback perch stew coming right up.
Und was essen wir? Okay, wir essen zusammen.
Oh, so spicy. I can't even hold my chopstick steadily.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. It's certainly very spicy, but once you get over that, oh, it's quite delicious. What surprised me is how the freshness of the fish still shines through, despite how heavily seasoned the dish is. The next time I entertain guests from Liyue, I wonder if I'll be able to prepare such delicious food for them.
Your cooking is delicious too.
Really? Then let me bake some muffins for you when we get back.
Wow, you've already finished? How do you feel? Even locals rarely finish the dish so quickly.
Oh, it was very good. Thank you, Chef Mao.
Ah, you're very welcome. Seeing customers satisfied is my greatest pleasure. But I must say, I really didn't expect you to drink the soup. It's so spicy that most people here in Liyue can't even handle it.
What? The soup? We weren't supposed to drink it?
Time to move on.
Oh, yes. Let's. Next time I eat in Liyue, I'll be sure to check how each dish is meant to be consumed first. Oh, that sounds like ironwork going on over there. Is it a blacksmith? From the kind of weapons made here, I should be able to learn something about the local combat style. Will you come with me to the blacksmith so I can take a look?
You must mean Han Feng's ironmongers. Sure, follow me.
Oh, great! It's almost like you're the host and I'm your guest. As a maid, I can't help but feel a little guilty.
Go to Hafenga's Ironmongers. Zack. Was zu sagen?
Wow! Just from looking at these weapons, I can tell they have great power. This is the nation built by the Geo-Archon, after all. Oh, I wonder how Favonia's blade work could be applied to these weapons, and what kind of modifications would be needed.
Seems like you're getting some inspiration.
Yes, and even though I'm just thinking through problems as I always do, I don't feel as nervous as I did when I was in Mondstadt.
Hey! You over there! What are you doing?
Huh? What's wrong, little boy?
Who you calling little boy? I'm a mighty warrior. I see you with your strange attire, acting all mysterious, lording around the ironmongers. Yeah, you're up to no good.
I'm not up to anything.
Huh. You can't hide it from me. I see the way you look at those weapons. Same way I look at them, too. You must be planning to sneak over and steal a couple of blades when the man's not looking, huh? Well, I'm warning you. Quit while you're ahead. Stop before you do something you'll regret. 'Cause if you get caught, that man is gonna yell at you.
She's a knight of Avonia. She wouldn't do such a thing.
Honorary knight, please. I told you not to call me that.
Knight of Favonius? Huh. Then she's no small fry after all. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I still don't think I can trust you. Unless you show me your great sword and also your vision.
Er will mal ein Kompliment machen und dann passiert wieder sowas. Zum Kotzen. Oh, so that's what you are really after.
That's not true. No greatsword can outshine the mighty Dugu longsword. And one day, I'm gonna get my Geovision. So, I'm not jealous. Who said anything about being jealous? Huh.
The cat is out of the bag. All right then, if you insist. Please be careful with them. Don't hurt yourself.
You're really gonna let me have a look? Wow, you're so nice! Wow, that glow, it really is a Geovision. And this sword is so heavy. I can't hold it. It's not fair. If only I were a bit bigger.
Be patient, you'll get there. Besides, I'm sure your dream will come true one day.
It's clear to me now. You bear a Geovision. You wield a greatsword. You're a nice person from Mondstadt. You must be a fabled knight of Favonius.
Huh?
I must accept that the Knights of Favonius of Mondstadt live up to their name. But I shall not concede defeat. As surely as the hills are green and the rivers flow into the sea, our paths will cross again.
Wait, Oh, he's gone. I do hope there are no further misunderstandings today. Children in Liyue have these dreams too. I never would have thought. When I was little, the other Mondstadt kids and I always used to imagine what kinds of visions we would have when we grew up. I hope that someday this boy's dreams will come true too. Anyway, what's next? Should we visit Liyue's harbor or take a short break?
We may learn something from the Millilith.
Yes, there does seem to be a large number of Milliliths stationed at the harbor. It would be great if I can learn something from them.
Okay. Volle Packung Arbeit. Ah.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. Wow, it's good to finally meet you two.
You've been looking for us?
Yes. Word is that a Knight of Favonius has appeared in Liyue. That's why I came to have a look. I never expected that one of you would be the honored guest at the Chi-Sing. And the other one must be the rumored Knight of Favonius.
Oh, sorry. I am not yet a knight.
Here's the situation.
I see. Please excuse me for the misunderstanding. Allow me to introduce myself first. My name is Shayin, a Millilith responsible for garrison and patrol duties.
I'm Onisha, a traveler.
And I am Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius. Of course, I am not yet an official knight.
Understood. Allow me to apologize on behalf of all the residents of this area for the misunderstanding earlier.
Oh, it's no big deal. More importantly, is there a reason why you were looking for a Knight of Favonius? May I be of any assistance?
Well, let me fill you in. I just received some intel that a group of treasure hoarders, originally from Mondstadt, has shown up in this area recently. According to the intel, they've set up camp near Stonegate. If we act too rashly and let them escape back to Mondstadt, then it'll be difficult for the Millilith to continue pursuing them. That's why I was hoping the Knight of Favonius could join me in the arrest, so we could act as each other's witnesses. But it seems like this is easier said than done.
I'm sorry. Oh, if only I could have passed this selection exam earlier.
If I submitted an official request for assistance to the Knights of Favonius, all I would achieve is to buy the treasure hoarders time to plan their escape. Might I ask if there are any other Knights of Favonius in Liyue Harbor at present?
Any other knights in Liyue? Oh, of course! If it's a knight you need, well, there's one right here.
Now you mention it, I am technically an honorary knight.
An honored guest of the Chi-Sing and an honorary knight too? Well, if someone who's independently a hero in two different nations is willing to lend me a hand, I can't exactly do better than that. It's just that I feel a little ashamed calling on a hero who defeats ancient gods to assist with something so trivial.
Wait, so as well as Storm Terror. You defeated an ancient god, too?
It's honestly no trouble.
Then I am truly honored. Please excuse me while I catch up with my comrades stationed at Stonegate. I will confirm the details of the arrest with them. Whenever the two of you are ready, please come and find me there. Let's rendezvous shortly. While the Millelith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
Okay. Interesting. Alter, wo sind die Stone Gates? Das ist ganz hier hinten. Oh komm, wieder da, wo kein Teleporter ist. Was soll denn der Scheiß? Oh.
Here we go.
Könnt ihr es nicht einmal da machen, wo ein verdammter Teleporter ist? Das ist so nervig. Ah.
Yahoo!
Zack. So. Achso, und vergesst nicht, ich habe auch schon die Chasm wieder geöffnet. Größtenteils. Für das nächste Update haben sie sich wieder irgendwas Neues ausgedacht, was da passiert. Aber egal. Ui, ich war ja erst heute irgendwann mal hier. Was heute? Was gestern? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Zack. Hi.
While the Millelith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. Thank you both for your help. We've confirmed the location of the treasure hoarders and we will move out shortly. In case any of them slip through our grasp and try to escape to Mondstadt, we will need someone to guard this path. As I said earlier, it would not be appropriate for the Millelith to take action here, so I will have to rely on you two.
Though I am not a Knight of Favonius yet, may I still help in some capacity?
Oh, I only asked the honorary knight here to act as a witness. There are no specific restrictions over how the arrest is carried out. So please, there's no need to feel apprehensive about your involvement.
If that's the case, I shall be glad to help to the fullest extent that I am able.
I'll help too.
Then I will meet up with my comrades first. If the treasure hoarders try to escape, they will have to pass through here. So I am counting on you two.
Moment. Erstmal alles hier klauen, was hier zu klauen ist. Habe ich eigentlich irgendwelche Achievements bekommen für Noels Dingens? Training, the Source of the Strength. Ja, dann Cocktailhaus, gibt was Daily Chance, komplettliche Huart. Okay. Jetzt auch schon auf Versteckte oder so. Wo muss ich hin? Da irgendwie hin. Ah, hier schon mal? Also ich muss hier mal gewesen sein, aber ich erinnere mich null.
Would you mind letting me handle this mission?
Well, you want to guard this place by yourself?
Yes. If it hadn't been for you, I would not have been able to participate. As expected, compared to the honorary knight, I still have a long way to go. But I still want to do everything within my ability to share the load.
I will stand by and watch. Try not to push yourself too hard.
As you wish. Then leave it all to me.
Oh no.
They're coming already. Oh, facing them alone. Do I have what it takes?
Zack. Könntest du bitte in meine Richtung kommen? Danke.
As a good knight should. Leave it all to me.
Zack. 2,5. Oh Gott. Ein Zehntel von dem, was ich machen kann.
I did it. I actually did it.
Because you have what it takes.
No. It's all because of your encouragement. Otherwise, Oh.
Thank you! We've successfully detained all the treasure hoarders who tried to escape through here. We've double-checked the numbers against the intel we were given, and it looks like none of them escaped. Small wonder that you are the honored guest of the Chising and Mondstadt's honorary knight.
Und in Inazuma bin ich auch Ehrengast. Irgendwie. Moment, kurze Pause. Ah, so wieder da. Also was zwar, ich habe nicht mehr mitbekommen, was er gesagt hat, weil ich wurde, glaube ich, gerufen. Deswegen war ich kurz weg. So, guess machine, Monsters Night. Noel took care of it all.
Oh, it was Miss Noel who defeated the treasure hoarders. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome. To be of help to you, sir, and to the Millelith, it is my great honor.
You are too humble. I hear from the merchants that the Knights of Favonius of Mondstadt are both highly skilled and only too willing to rescue people in the direst of situations. With the skills and integrity you've shown, it's no wonder that the residents of Chuhu Rock mistook you for a real knight.
Sadly, they are quite mistaken. I am still far from becoming a real knight.
Then I sincerely look forward to seeing you in action in the future, after you do become a real knight. It's getting late. I should escort these treasure hoarders back. While the Millelith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. Hope to meet you both again.
Goodbye, Mr. Shaheen. Oh, a real knight. How much longer until I become worthy of this title?
You should probably head back too.
Oh, you're right. Wow, the time flew by so quickly. Is it really time to go back already?
Naja, wir waren eigentlich nur 10 Minuten da, aber okay. Noel?
Apologies. I know this is a lot to ask, but could you spend a little longer with me? I still have somewhere that I'd like to visit.
Okay. Head to the place Noel wants to go. Ah. Das ist deine Café. Zack. Zack. What? Hopp.
This is the place.
So you want to visit a tea stall?
That's right. I often make tea for the Knights of Favonius, so I wanted to come here and see what I can learn. Would you care to join me for some tea?
Of course.
Leola's tea is certainly different from that of Mondstadt. Both the taste and the consistency are different, but the warm and soothing sense it brings me as I drink it, that feels the same. When I read about the Knights of Favonius and the Millelith in books, their rules and philosophy seem so different. But it seems the desire to protect one's own people is the same everywhere.
Whether Mondstadt or Liyue, everyone just wants to have a better future. And whether by Nemo or Geo, people will seek to protect what is most important.
Yes! Deep down, people everywhere are the same. I don't think I'm so afraid of my exam anymore. I know I still have a long way to go compared to the honorary knight. Listening to your stories is like reading about myths and legends. But still, this motivates me to work harder and look forward even more to the day when it finally comes. The day that I can fight side by side with you as a knight. Let's come back to Liyue again, after my exam is over.
Happy End. Rest amidst the rocks. Wherever a knight may go, the resolve to defend others goes with them. Ja. 25 Minuten für... Okay, eine halbe Stunde für 1. Gut. Bin ich mal gespannt, wo sind die ganzen Abzweigungen jetzt hier bei ihr. Direkt zu Anfang schon 3? What? Ich dachte, diesen spielen sie jetzt alle in Liyue ab. Oh nö. Wow. Und nur da habe ich diese eine Abzweigung. Liyue Local Weaponry. Achso, und dann kann ich genau Pause machen oder zum Dingens. Pause machen oder zum Hafen. Muss ich ja mit dem kleinen Gehör sprechen erst vorher oder nicht? Zack.
Wow! Just while I
Ja,
wonder how
muss
Favonius
ich.
Blade. Yes.
Hey!
Huh?
Who you call?
Ja, ja.
Huh? You must be planning.
Bla bla. She has her own weapon already. She will need it.
Yes, that's
Need
right.
to.
In any case, my weapon of choice is the greatsword, and I don't see any of those here.
Greatsword, huh? Well, you got one thing right. The man refuses to show anyone his greatsword in the store. no matter how many times you beg him. Trust me, I would know. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I still don't think I can trust you. Unless you show me your great sword and also your vision.
Oh, that's what you really blah.
That's not true.
The cat is out of the bag. Please be careful with you.
Wow.
Be patient.
Yeah.
Besides,
You must be a... As surely as the...
Wait, Oh, his children and Leo have the... When I was little. Anyway.
Let's head to third round knockouts and keep exploring.
Yes. If we plan to explore further, let's take a short break first.
Und schon sind die Diebe nicht mehr gefangen. So schnell geht das. Wenn man einfach mal in irgendeine andere Richtung geht. Third round knockout? Das ist hier?
Oh, you must be from Mondstadt. Looking at your outfit, you don't seem to be an ordinary civilian. In which case, surely...
Here we go again.
You must be an illustrious knight of Favonius. Pardon my directness. My name is Iron Tongue Tian, and I was hoping that you could help me out.
Oh, hold on. I'm really sorry. I am not yet an official knight, but just a maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Maid? Of the knights? A maid knight? Oh, now that is genuinely intriguing. Miss, if you're willing to help me out, I have every confidence that you will provide me with infinitely more source material than any other knight could.
Source material?
As you can see, I have been a local storyteller here for a long time, and, well, my audience is starting to tire of hearing the same old stories over and over again. When I saw this young lady show up just now, I was quite awestruck by her, so much so that I was suddenly inspired by the idea of writing a new book, A Knight's Journey Through Liyue. However, inspiration is just the start. I still need some material to work with. Even the most ingenious storytellers don't just come up with stories out of thin air. I do occasionally hear anecdotes about the Knights of Favonius doing the rounds here in Liyue. But they're mostly unreliable rumors, with everyone telling a different story. Far better to find an actual knight and see for myself.
But I am still not a knight yet.
Ah, don't worry about all that. As the saying goes, the story should be inspired by life, but larger than life. As the storyteller, I can change a detail or two here and add some dramatic effect there, you know.
Honorary knight, I'm a little conflicted. What should I do? Although I should always lend a hand to anyone in need, it would be dishonest for me to pretend to be a real knight.
Isn't dishonest? You're just helping him generate some ideas.
You understand me. Miss, rest assured that I will not put you in a difficult spot. All I'm asking you to do is to come with me to the countryside and show me some of your blade work. Let me see something new. I'll fill in all the other details, all within reason, of course.
Well, okay then, if it's just providing some initial source material.
Okay, lass dich raten. Und jetzt genau dahin, wo wir sonst auch die Banditen treffen? Okay, nee, tun wir nicht. Mitten auf dem Berg. Zack.
I heard earlier from the Millilith that some hilly churls have been wreaking havoc in the countryside. Ooh, let's head over there.
Nein, meine Ärzte.
This looks to be the place. Ah, but it seems our timing is off. The hilly churls are nowhere to be seen.
Oh, if the hilly churls are not around, does that mean you can't get any source material?
Not necessarily. Look at all the things they left here. Miss, why don't you use your great sword to clean the place up?
Cleaning up? Well, that shouldn't be too difficult. But the hilly churls could return at any moment. Mr. Tian, please find a safe location from which to observe.
Okay. The knight's meticulous mind attended to each and every detail of her duty with the utmost care and attention. This is good. I can work with this very knightly.
You're taking notes already?
Wow.
Cleaning up a camp. I guess I do this kind of thing all the time. So it should be okay to include in your book.
Zack. Die sind sonst nicht hier übrigens. Just saying.
Wonderful. I'll call this one the Indomitable Sword of Favonius.
Noch irgendwas? Ich soll auch deren... Oh Gott, ich soll auch deren Häuser kaputt machen. Ist ja mies. Zack.
Oh no! The hilly churls are back! Mr. Tien, please, be careful!
Ja, ja. Zack. Verwirrt.
Sensational. I will call that one the Impregnable Shield of Chivalry. Yes, it's coming to me now. With the prescience of a prophet, the knight foresaw the precise moment of the hilly churl's return, and promptly warned the commoners to take cover. Now she stood alone, as she drew her sword and strode forward to confront the enemy. Oh, this is all great material. It's just a pity that the only enemies are these hilly churls. It needs a little more oomph. I've got it. Would the two of you be able to give me some kind of mementos?
Mementos?
That's right, mementos. Though the story is a work of fiction, the more real it feels, the more engaging it will be. Some sort of battle trophy to display before the audience? Ooh, would really seal the deal.
Okay, so something like a hilly churl mask or an arrowhead?
If it's all the same to you, I was thinking more along the lines of, well, maybe a component from that ruin god.
Is this what you meant by larger than life?
Yes, you've got it. You really understand where I'm coming from. I've heard that there's a very common component in ruin guards called the, chaos device? I should write down my new ideas before I forget them. Just hand the chaos device to me once you've managed to obtain it.
Kann ich mir einfach eins geben oder muss ich jetzt eins sammeln gehen? Keine Ahnung. Ey, wo ist der Metahule, der hier sitzt? War es Metahule oder war das ein Stone Arm Lava-Hule? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich glaube, es war ein Metahule. Der hatte nur ein Schild. Gut. Zack.
If you could hand me that chaos device once you've managed to procure it, I'd be much obliged.
Jo, take this.
Oh, such mighty power, so battered and bruised. I just need to embellish it a little further and this will be perfect.
Embellish it? Even further? Well, as long as I have been able to help you with your creative process.
Of course you have. Okay, I know where I'm going with this story now. I need to get back and start writing. Oh, and if the two of you have any free time later, stop by Third Round Knockout and you can hear me tell my new story.
Oh, I wonder how Mr. Tien's story will turn out in the end. For some reason, I have a bad feeling about it. Why don't we go back to Liyue Harbor and listen for ourselves?
Ich finde schön, wie er so schnell eine Geschichte erfinden kann, aber okay. Zack. Third Round Knockout. Ich dachte, das wäre dieser komische kleine Laden dahinter. What?
With a roar like thunder, iron clashed with iron. Then 4 gigantic fists came pounding into the ground with a force beyond what could be put into words. So colossal was their weight, and so earth-shattering their impact. Such unthinkable power could easily cleave a stone peak right off the top of a mountain. Any ordinary human would either be torn to pieces in an instant, or at the very least, suffer indescribable injuries. But not so the knight from beyond the border. She did not flinch in the face of the flying iron fists, but sank instead into a low, fighting stance. And with one swift sweep of her sword, the clash of metal erupted once more as dust billowed all around. Moments later, there was a deep and dull thud as the dust dispersed to reveal 2 pairs of iron claws lying lifeless on the ground. Such is the awesome power of the impregnable shield of chivalry, an esoteric martial technique practiced exclusively by the Knights of Mondstadt. The knight barely had time to catch her breath before a dark shadow leaped up before her into the sky, blotting out the sun and turning day into night. It was a ruin hunter. But she was no ordinary knight, and in her heart she declared, "I have nothing to fear." With an almighty battle cry, she unleashed the indomitable sword of Favonius. Beams of golden light shone out in all directions. A gust of wind raced through the battlefield. Sparks flew, and debris fell.
One knight against 2 ruin guards and a ruin hunter? Surely that must be an exaggeration.
I suppose these stories are supposed to be taken with a grain of salt.
Is this about me? What is he talking about? Oh no, this won't do. I must ask him to rewrite the story.
It's fine, the audience isn't taking it seriously.
Hard to believe? Then feast your eyes on this. This is solid proof of the Maid Knight's journey to Liyue. A fragment of a ruin god's armor, cut from its carcass by a blow of her blade in the midst of her death-defying battle.
That is part of a ruin guard. A friend of a relative in the Millelith told me about these. Whoa.
It's real, all right. Look at the cuts on it. Fresh from the battlefield.
I must explain to Mr. Tien. Honesty, modesty. These are the virtues cherished by the knights.
Hey, will you look at that? That girl over there looks uncannily similar to the knight from the story.
Oh, I'd say more than just similar. She's the spitting image. Oh, should we get an autograph? Oh, it's definitely her. The legendary Maid Knight.
Huh?
Noel, let's get all of you.
Oh, okay.
And so, the knight went west from Stonegate with her sword in hand and scaled the mountains of a vast new land. A legend from the moment she set foot in Liyue. Tales of the adventures of the Maid Knight would be talked about for hundreds of generations. Stay tuned for the next chapter.
The Maid Knight's Tale. The knight went west from Stonegate with a sword in hand, and scaled the mountains for a vast new land. A legend from the moment she set foot in Liyue, tales of the adventures of the Maid Knight, would be talked about for hundreds of generations. Okay. Dann wollte ich eigentlich gucken, wie das hier aussieht. Moment. Ja, gut, okay. Ich habe immer gedacht, das kleine Ding hier wäre dieser komische Third Round Knockout. Aber nee, das ist das große Ding hier. Wer bist du? Habe ich jemand mit dir geredet? Oh there, come on, have a look. Each item here is a treasure you shall find in a few other places. What are your wares? Interested, are we? Well then, allow me to tell you a little something. Look at this porcelain bottle, if you will. It may look plain, but it is true. But it's a true relic. Perhaps worth as much as half of Jihu Rock. And this censer, legend says it has offered incense to Rex Lapis himself for 1,000 years. It's become filled with adapted energy in the process. And have I mentioned that this teapot? Right, it was once used by Rex Lapis himself. You will never find another like it. How much for these? How much? Oh no, I never said I was selling. In fact, you couldn't make me sell these. So what's with the shop if you're not selling? Ah, that's a good one. Whoever said that the shop must need hardwares. Above the store here precisely to show these beauties off to anyone who will pass by. Every day some ignorant bystanders like you will come by and ask me these questions. Let's say this is precisely what I want. Ich erinnere mich doch an den Typen jetzt im Nachhinein. So ein bisschen zumindest, glaube ich. Warte mal, wenn ich jetzt gerade hier bin. Habe ich noch Geosiegel? Ich meine, ich könnte jetzt locker flockig weitermachen. Aber ich will dann doch für heute Schluss machen eigentlich. Und mach morgen oder so noch ein bisschen was. Keine Ahnung. Warum soll ich das hier kaufen? Du bist der falsche Laden. Ich muss einen weiter. What do you have to offer? Nope, hab doch keine mehr. Okay. Gut, Story. Zack. Earning Rewards. Zack. Was habe ich noch jetzt gerade hier? Brief. 1000 Mora. Achievements. Listen to a night journey through Libre with Noel. Also doch, Secret Achievements überall versteckt in den Dingern. Wie viel habe ich eigentlich in Dingens jetzt gerade? Oh. 2 Drittel immer noch, okay. Na gut, was hätte gestern passieren sollen? Ja gut, aber wie gesagt, dann mache ich jetzt hier einen Cut und mache morgen oder so weiter dann mit den restlichen Noel-Enten. Spätestens halt Donnerstag oder Mittwochabend. Weil Donnerstag schön Feiertag, Freitag Urlaub als Brückentag. Ist passt ganz gut. So. Und weil die Katze jetzt auch gerade wieder raus möchte, das passt sogar sehr gut. Dann übergebe ich hier an Zukunfts-Oni. Aus dem Weg Töle. Zack. So, Zukunfts-Uni übernimmt wieder. Bevor ich aber mit Noel weitermache, will ich was ganz anderes schnell machen. Hier. Ich habe doch letztes Mal irgendwann gesagt, ich war mir sicher, ich habe 2 bis 3 Sachen auf der Karte notiert. Ja, und rein zufällig habe ich auch den 3. Punkt, den ich nicht mehr gefunden habe, wiedergefunden. Ach, das ist sogar der erste Radiant Spin Crystal. Okay. So. Interessant, dass der hier bei Deluxe Anwesen rumliegt. Irgendwie macht das Sinn? Ich hätte ihn irgendwie am Strand, am Spawnpunkt erwartet, aber nicht hier. Ja gut, warte mal. Wo war ich jetzt stehen geblieben bei Noel? Moment. Zack, 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 zack. Noel, Gott, noch 4 Enten. Ich bin gerade noch ein bisschen verwirrt. Ich habe jetzt mittlerweile, zumindest, kann ich sagen, mein Elgato-Mikrofonarm bekommen. Und das ist leicht verwirrend, dass ich jetzt mein Mikrofon zwar immer noch von oben runterhängen habe, aber irgendwie, ich weiß nicht. Einerseits irgendwie dichter, andererseits auch nicht. Ich überlege gerade. Ich könnte es sogar noch ein Stückchen dichter zu mir herbekommen. Und wenn ich es von unten zu mir rangehen lasse, dann sogar, glaube ich, noch mehr. Oder? Ah. Egal, aber es hängt jetzt weitestgehend so wie vorher, aber an einem stabileren und hübscheren Arm. Gut, Noel, was war denn hier bei dir nochmal? Auszoomen. Das ist das erste Ding. Ich wollte gerade sagen, hä? Da, Nightly Exam Prep. Da habe ich. Oh Gott, da muss ich aber am Anfang wieder anfangen jetzt. Igitt. Oh Gott, was war nochmal? Schon wieder ein paar Tage jetzt her. Das war das Happy End. Ach genau, wir waren Liebe, genau. Okay, es sind beides Happy Ends in gewisser Weise. Da haben wir dem Storyteller geholfen und da haben wir dem Meliten geholfen. Oh Gott, nö, was ist denn? Igitt. So. Jetzt muss ich echt für jede Scheiß-Quest immer in die Bibliothek wieder rein. Also für jeden neuen Strang. Was haben die sich denn dabei gedacht? Nebenbei ist meine Stimme heute Abend leicht angeschlagen. Wir haben heute ein bisschen sehr viel auf der Arbeit geredet und Ja, meine Stimme ist leicht angeschlagen, aber gut, dass ich die meiste Zeit die Leute hier reden lasse. Hoffentlich. So, hallo Noel.
A thesis on chivalry. So
Ja,
much
ja.
to learn before the.
What are you doing? Bla. You don't look so good.
I don't? I'm sorry to make you worry on my account.
Das zieht mir einen Punkt ab?
I've been busy
Wow.
preparing for my exam. Other than for work and training, I've barely left the library.
Kann ich es abbrechen? Ich will nicht mit 4 Herzen da in die Quest reingehen.
The exam is drawing nearer and nearer. Right.
Ja, surely.
Even though I've already... It's just that I've failed several times.
Can I help?
No, thank you. I could take care of... This is my Plus, there is
Ja,
still
ja.
some time, but... On the day of the exam...
Ich trigger jetzt einfach mal die Quest genauso, wie ich sie ursprünglich getriggert habe. Ich will die Quest mal abbrechen. Ja, ja. Bla, bla.
No. I apologize.
Das ist jetzt blöd.
But in the
Come
end,
on.
I keep...
A change the scenery might do you
a
good.
change, but where
Ja.
else could I... Or perhaps I could even make some muffins. A trip
Lira.
to...
Bla.
Maybe you're right. Maybe visiting...
Das akzeptiere ich jetzt nicht. Ich will jetzt keine 4 Herzen hier haben. Wegen dem Scheiß. Genau deswegen. So. Abandon Hangout. Zack. Das Ganze jetzt bitte nochmal. Jetzt aber richtig. So.
A thesis on chivalry. So
Ja.
much to learn before the...
What are you
Oh,
doing? Just come here to say hi.
Oh, thank you. I've been
Yep.
busy preparing for my... The exam is drawing nearer. Right.
Surely.
Even though I've all... It's just that I've failed several times in the past. I still don't know if I can make it this time.
So, can I help?
No, thank you. I could take care of myself. I hope. This is my exam, and I'm taking it to fulfill my dream. Any obstacles I face are mine to overcome. Plus, there is still some time to go before the exam arrives. Well, you're the honorary knight of Mondstadt. It won't do for me to take up so much of your time. But on the day of the exam,
Ja, gut, okay,
based
das
on
hat
the
man.
knight's schedule, I think it should be half a year from now.
Half a year, wait.
But it's just half a year.
Okay,
Even though there
gleiche
is still,
Reaktion.
I've planned my schedule Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy.
Pushing yourself
No,
too
it
hard.
won't.
Mhm.
Did I get too worked up all of it? No. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now.
Pushing yourself too hard will only make things worse.
But every time I think of the exam, I get so nervous. Only studying or training helps to relieve it a little. But in the end, I keep finding new ways in which I'm not prepared. And that makes me even more nervous.
Okay, so. Don't hide from it. Confront the stress of the exam directly.
Oh, you mean studying isn't the only preparation I should be doing? Oh, if I don't overcome my fear of the exam, I will just repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Whenever I encounter something unexpected, I can't think straight. And whenever I start worrying that I might fail again, my mind goes completely blank.
Ich bin mir gerade gar nicht sicher, ob man mein Handy im Hintergrund hört. Seltenerweise habe ich mal wieder Content nebenbei am Laufen. Ich hoffe, das ist leise genug. Ich habe keinen Bock aufzustehen. You could take some more exams to get used to the atmosphere. You could try to mention yourself passing the exam. Okay, das sind, glaube ich, meine 2 Varianten jetzt, oder?
Take some more exams? Would that really help me?
Eigentlich nicht.
It's true that the more I study, the more unprepared I feel. It's inevitable that I'll run into something unexpected. But if I can simulate the atmosphere of an exam, then I can learn how to cope with it. But where would I even go to take one?
I often take part in the ranking exams of the Adventurers Guild. The ranking exams of the Adventurers Guild can make you stronger.
The Adventurers Guild? You can get stronger just by passing their exam? Oh, that sounds a little difficult to believe. Well, since it's recommended by the honorary knight, then I have to give it a try.
Natürlich, okay. So, auf zur Gilde. Jetzt muss ich andauernd immer wieder da rein, wenn ich irgendwas anfangen möchte. Ist das nervig. Go to the Monster Adventurers Guild and find Catherine. Hopp. Hi.
Add
Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. What kind of commission would you like to take on today?
About adventurers ranking exams.
You wish to take an exam? Please wait while I verify your adventure record and the status of your recent commissions.
I wasn't asking for me.
Sorry, Miss Catherine. Actually, I am the one who wishes to take the exam.
Oh, Noelle. You are finally ready to join the Adventurers Guild? Wonderful. I will process your application at once.
No. I just want to take an exam for the experience. Right now, I don't have any plan to become an adventurer. I'm sorry.
I see. What a pity. Our exams are only available to official members of the guild. The content of each exam is determined based on the adventurer's individual experience and commission status. As such, I am unfortunately unable to arrange for you to have an exam. However, since you just want to experience what an exam is like, perhaps you can talk to Cyrus, the branch master. As it happens, he has recently been working on a new entrance exam for the guild. It has not yet been approved for official use. Perhaps you could give it a trial run.
Pretty sure there was no such exam when I first joined.
Indeed. Although the entrance exam does have something to do with you joining the guild. You can ask Branchmaster Cyrus if you require more details. He should be at Angelshare right now drafting the syllabus. He said he gets more inspired when he's there. We don't yet know what's included in the syllabus. Others in the guild have produced several drafts, but all of them were rejected by Cyrus.
It sounds as if I'll have a good chance of running into something unexpected.
Let's give it a try.
Yes, let's! Oh, I wonder what will be on the exam.
Okay. Ich meine, wir haben Storm Terror beruhigt, wir haben die Wahlen wieder zur Besinnung gebracht quasi und noch ganz viele andere tolle Sachen, also wir müssen echt uns nicht beweisen. So, Cyrus.
Hunt down 3 ruin guards. Could it be a little too difficult? What am I thinking? The newcomers will run a mile. Hunt down 3 boards in the forest. Nay, the guild will never approve that.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's you. And Noelle, I see.
Hello, Mr. Cyrus. Are you working on the exam syllabus? How is it coming along?
Don't get me started. Since the Travelers solved the Storm Terror crisis and became Mondstadt's hero, a whole load of young people got excited and decided to join the Adventurers Guild. But most of them have no experience at all. They can't even handle a single slime without getting all battered and bruised in the process. So some genius in the guild decided, why don't we make an entrance exam?
That sounds like a good idea, no? This way the adventurers won't get hurt so easily.
Yes, but if the exam is too difficult, no one will want to join. A few scrapes and bruises is nothing a strong will can't compensate for. Why doesn't anyone else in the guild understand this? Anyway, I already rejected 2 drafts, and now I'm working on a 3rd one myself. It's absolutely crucial that I get the difficulty level right. If only someone could give it a test run. At least then I could decide where the upper limit of difficulty should be.
Then, Mr. Cyrus, may I give it a try? I am very interested in experiencing the Adventurer's entrance exam.
Oh? Noelle, you mean you want to take the Adventurer's entrance exam? Ha ha! That's fantastic! Well, if it's you, Noelle, even with every challenge at the highest difficulty, you shouldn't have any problem at all.
Yes. Please make sure they are the most difficult.
Excellent! That's the spirit of a true adventurer. Now, let me explain the rules of the exam. First, since adventurers often work in groups, you are welcome to invite others to assist you during the exam. If the traveler is willing, please join Noelle.
So, even at the highest difficulty, you can just get someone else to help?
Indeed. Second, there are 3 parts to the exam, which are basic knowledge, survival skills, and a combat exercise. You only need to pass 2 out of 3 parts to succeed in the exam. But of course, Noelle should find she has no trouble getting a perfect score.
So you can still pass even if you're no good at combat?
And finally, remember at all times that being an adventurer takes courage and resilience. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ha ha! That's the spirit. Without further ado, let's start part 1. Basic knowledge. A true adventurer must be well versed in all sorts of relevant knowledge to handle whatever may come their way. I will ask you 3 questions. You may discuss among yourselves first before giving me an answer. Question 1. An adventurer must be well acquainted with their environment to make sure they can obtain any resources they need. Tell me, which of the following local specialties of Mondstadt cannot be found near Wolvendom? Dandelion seeds, calla lilies, windwheel asters, or small lampgrass?
Wolvendom. I remember reading that there are wolf hooks everywhere, but the book made no specific mention of any other plants. No, I must approach this question differently. Is there anything here that requires specific environmental conditions in order to grow? Conditions that Wolvendom cannot provide?
Okay, ich weiß nicht, was Calla Lilies sind. Aber ich weiß, dass Small Lampgrass auf jeden Fall dort ist. Ich glaube, es sind die Windwheel Asters. Also, die sind, glaube ich, echt nur auf der Ebene beim Baum. Dandelion Seeds, die sind an den Klippen auf jeden Fall und auch bei Mondstadt, den Toren selber. Also werden die wahrscheinlich auch bei Wolvendom sein. Kali ist, glaube ich, einfach hier diese normale Blume am Wasser. Windwheel Aster. Die habe ich noch nie gesehen. Nicht, dass ich wüsste.
That's it! The Windwheel Aster mostly grows in Storm Terror's lair, at Windrise, and near statues of the Seven. All the others are much more widely found. Mr. Cyrus, our answer is Windwheel Aster.
Correct! There's no fooling you two, eh?
Okay, gut. Die wächst noch woanders, aber mein Ausschussverfahren war trotzdem gut.
On to question 2. An adventurer must always learn from their experience and keep track of everything they encounter in the form of a diary. There is a famous adventurer who once went exploring all over Liyue, documenting his whole journey. Thanks to the notes he took of each location that he went, young adventurers are now able to plan ahead and avoid the dangers there. What is the name of this adventurer?
Learning from experience, writing diaries. It seems like adventuring requires constant self-reflection, just like studying. Regarding this adventurer, I do believe I have read about him. He even made his mark on Dragonspine.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, it must be him. Oh, what was his name?
Oh, fuck. Warte, Wyatt ist eine Wache im Schloss. Said klingt nach Sumeru. Glaube ich also nicht. Wild oder Roald? Ich glaube, es war Roald, oder? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Roald?
That's it! It's Roald!
Correct! I had thought this question would be a little more challenging to adventurers from Mondstadt. Once again, Noelle, you never fail to impress. Last question. Let's have some fun with this one. The most terrifying domain for adventurers from Mondstadt. The infamous Windless Land. All that awaits you there is a sea of ashes and the deathly silence in the air. So, what is the name of this taboo territory?
A sea of ashes, a windless land. What could it be?
Ich finde es interessant, dass das als Mondstadtgebiet anerkannt wird. Ich dachte, das wäre sehr viel weiter weg. Aber das ist Marijivari, das habe ich mir gemerkt. Das hat man in der Stanley-Quest ja erfahren. Weil der richtige Stanley ja da gestorben ist und der Stanley-Kollege einfach seinen Namen genommen hat, damit man ihn nicht vergisst. Wahre Safari, Jaremivani, Marijivari. Ne, Marijivari ist es. Das geht mich noch gespannt. Wird wahrscheinlich so ein Ödland sein, so ein Vulkanland sogar fast. Geht mal von aus.
Correct! Keep this name in mind. Someday, you too will pass through this domain.
Domain? Das ist ein Gebiet.
That's 3 for 3. As expected, these questions were no match for you. But be warned, things start to get a little trickier in the survival skills test. Now, go and prepare yourselves. Meet me at Good Hunter when you think you're ready.
Lass dich raten. Hier gibt's das Ende, man passt den Test und passt den Test nicht. Irgendwie sowas. Jetzt muss ich kochen. Ich sehe es kommen.
Okay, let's begin part 2 of the entrance exam.
Ready and willing, Mr. Cyrus.
Staying well fed and making sure to prepare sufficient food supplies is a key survival skill for adventurers. That's why the second part of the exam is to prepare a food item fit for an emergency out in the wild. There are 3 criteria. Firstly, the ingredients must be easily accessible in the wilderness. Secondly, preparation and cooking must be quick and easy. Thirdly, well, the food item in question must be able to help someone in dire straits to bounce back from the brink and regain their strength. So go ahead, cook something full of passion and packed with flavor. Just bring it to me whenever it's ready. Noel, I await your dish with the greatest of anticipation. Ha ha!
Simple ingredients, easy to cook, helps you rally. Honorary Knight, do you have any idea?
Nein. Emergency Food. Ein Steak ist zu viel. Grilled Fish. Ja, du musst halt nur ein Gewässer finden. Und einfach übers Feuer halten. Emergency Food. Nicht jeder hat Paimon dabei. Ich nehme jetzt auch mal den Fisch, weil das auch ein graues Item ist.
Mondstadt grilled fish. You have a point. All it needs is a fish fillet and some pepper. Okay then. Once it's ready, let's take it over to Mr. Cyrus. We can always change our minds if we have a better idea. One must be careful not to act too hastily when taking an exam.
This was just meets the requirements. Book. Ja, Geflügel kommt man halt nicht so leicht ran. Like revives the selected character restores 50. Ja, Schwein halt killen. Kommt man einfacher an Wildschwein ran oder eher an einen Fisch? Fisch und Pfeffer. Das andere war was? Emergency Food. Ja, gibt's nicht. Ja, eigentlich ist es der Fisch, weil das Steak in der Weile... kommt drauf an. Ist halt beides nicht einfach, eigentlich.
Oh, you're ready to go? Don't be too hasty now. You still have time to prepare. Use it wisely.
Komm, nimm den Fisch.
Mondstadt grilled fish, if I'm not mistaken. The fragrance is certainly rather rejuvenating.
So, Mondstadt grilled fish is the correct answer?
Well, the issue is, many people can't eat fish that hasn't been seasoned with plenty of pepper. I, for one, am quite happy to eat it straight from the grill with no seasoning at all. But basically, I think there are more straightforward dishes available.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I didn't take that into consideration.
Bullshit. Ein Stück Fleisch musst du auch würzen.
Nah, don't get down in the dumps. I've saved the best part of the exam for last. Go get yourself ready and meet me at Bright Crown Canyon.
Also das ist jetzt wirklich Geschmackssache, das Kochen. Das kann man nicht als... Ja, die kann man nicht als falsch oder richtig abstempeln. Weil notfalls einfach Pilze fressen, die funktionieren. Wieso muss ich so weit nach oben? Zack.
Let's play.
Ja, let's play. Ich bin einerseits auf 2.7 gespannt, aber auch auf 2.8. Bei 2.8 gibt es das Goldapfel-Archipel wieder. Mit einem kleinen Upgrade anscheinend. Alter, bewegt sich das schnell.
Ad Astra Abyssosk, and welcome to the third and final part of your exam. Are you ready?
Please, begin. I am ready.
Good. Now, the most important skill set for an adventurer is, of course, combat skills. Ferocious monsters, dangerous machines. Only in the heat of battle against your enemy does that surge of adrenaline really kick in. This is the last part of the exam. Defeat the nearby Ruin Guard as quickly as you can. I will be watching from here. Give it all you've got, Noel!
Okay. This time, I am confident I will pass.
Ja gut, okay. Welcher denn? Der da vorne? Ah, erst die Ärzte? Ich weiß nicht. Muss ich mit ihr kämpfen?
Gather!
Yahoo!
Be still.
Bam, 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 bam. Verdammt. Ich wollte den letzten Schlag lassen eigentlich.
Honorary Knight! I did it!
Nein, ja, du did it. This is all the result of your hard work.
Not entirely. Whenever I've taken an exam in the past, I always get nervous and I can't control it. I know that it's just like in training, but I always end up worrying I might fail. But not this time. This time, it seems I was able to remain calm. Somehow, having you by my side is soothing. It must be because you are here with me that I was able to complete the exam.
No, Noel, it's because you have what it takes.
Thank you. Thank you. On the day of the real exam, if, and I mean only if...
I will be there.
Great. Oh, maybe, just maybe, things will be different this time.
Jetzt muss ich schon wieder hoch, oder? Oh, fuck the shit. Komm grad von da. Njer. Ba, 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 ba. Zack. Okay, hier wird zumindest jetzt Venti so ein bisschen praktisch. Ein kleines bisschen. Waren das Wölfe?
Oh, back already? Seems like. Even the third part of the exam is a walk in the park for you. Now, please allow me to announce the results of your adventurer's entrance examination. You successfully passed the exam! Oh, and you were so close to getting a perfect score, it feels like a missed opportunity. But if even Noel could not get the perfect score, then maybe I still need to adjust the difficulty level a little further. Yes, the barrier to entry must be lowered to cater to the newcomers. Then we can raise the difficulty at a later stage. Only in this way can we successfully attract newcomers.
I didn't get a perfect score?
Hey now, first things first. Allow me to congratulate you on what was nevertheless a sterling performance in your exam. I will have Catherine handle the admission process for you right away. Noel?
Where did I go wrong? Is there any hope for me to improve? If I could start over.
Dude, Nur weil manche Leute nur Pfeffer auf ihren Fisch drauf haben wollen, habe ich jetzt verkackt. Wow. Bullshit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Cyrus, what were you saying just now? I was a little lost in my own thoughts.
Huh? I was about to ask whether you would have the time to visit the guild with me.
I do apologize, Mr. Cyrus. I must get back to my exam preparation. If I don't review my mistakes, I will only repeat them the next time I run into the same problem. It seems I still have lots to learn. I will head back to the library now and continue studying.
Noelle, you already passed your exam. What do you need to study for? Sure, you made a few mistakes, but this is an overreaction.
Mistakes? Fuck you. Here's situation. Here's the situation.
I see. Well, when you get back, would you mind going to the library and checking on Noelle? I hope my exam hasn't affected her mood. How can I get the exam to the right difficulty level? I should go back to the Angel's Share and give this some careful consideration over an alcoholic beverage.
Wow. Säufer. Return to the library. Oh Mann. Ja gut, zumindest. Ja, gut. Wenn ich dann eh da bin, kann ich auch den letzten Strang versuchen anzufangen. Weil dann brauche ich nicht nochmal da reingehen. Dann kann ich den zweiten Strang nämlich danach gleich nochmal schnell machen, wo ich dann halt ein Steak mache. Wenn das Steak auch nicht ist, dann weiß ich auch nicht mehr. Was ist für die Emergency Food? Achso, er heißt übrigens Y-Red und nicht Wyatt. Okay. Hi Noelle.
Mustn't fall asleep.
Noelle, are you okay?
Oh, sorry, I zoned out a little. I didn't notice you there. I've summarized my experiences from the mock exam and created a new reading list. Getting to know Mondstadt's geography and a 1-minute history of adventuring in Mondstadt. Oh, there's so much I can learn from them. And then there's eating well in Mondstadt. I never realized there were so many ways to cook in the wild. Oh, and also, self-defense, the art of down-to-earth dialogue with monsters. The combat approach of adventurers is definitely worth further study. The only thing is, there's so much to get through. Will I really be able to finish them all?
Surely these topics won't be covered in the night selection exam.
But, what if this is the one time they do come up? What then? What if they ask me how to rescue an adventurer? Or how best to collaborate with the Adventurers Guild? If I neglect these topics now, I may live to regret it later. It looks like every second I have between now and my exam is going to count.
Oh god. Points deducted. What if this topic comes up in the next exam? Oh Gott, die hat echt Probleme. So. Can do Catherine. Adventurers, Entrance. Oh Gott, ich muss echt von Anfang an das machen. Ist so blöd. Gut, dann werde ich aber jetzt trotzdem hier anfangen, weil ich habe Bock nochmal hierher zu rennen. Bin ich aber gespannt, wie ich jetzt antworten muss. Oh, scheiße.
A thesis on chivalry. So much to
Ja,
learn
ja,
before
okay,
the
what are you
exam.
doing? Just came here to say
Oh,
hi.
thank you. I've been busy preparing. The exam is drawing nearer and
Julie.
right. Even though I've already, it's just that I failed several
Can I
times.
help?
No, this is my exam. Plus, there is still some time. But on the day of
Which day is the exam?
based on the night,
Half
but
a year?
it's just half a year. Even though there is still, I've planned my schedule. Well, there's always coffee
Blah,
if I
blah.
feel sleepy. No, it
English
won't.
is too
I'll
hard.
I get too worked up all of a sudden? No. I apologize for letting you see me in such
Pushing
bad
into stuff
shape.
will only make things worse.
Oh, but in the end,
Change of scenery might do you good. Don't hide from it. Confront the stress of the exam directly.
you mean studying is... Oh,
Yeah.
whenever I encounter some...
You could try to mention years of passing the exam.
Imagine myself passing the exam.
You passed the selection exam. What kind of knight would you want to become?
What kind of knight? I always thought that just qualifying to be a knight was challenging enough to begin with. The knight that I want to be someday. Oh, that feels so far away that it's a little difficult to imagine.
So let's start with knights closer to home. How about an outrider like Amber?
An outrider? I'm sure Amber would be happy to see the outriders grow as a team. But my strengths are not in scouting and luring the enemy. And I'm not as agile as Amber. I don't know if I would be of any assistance to her. However, I did once get Amber to teach me how to make Baron Bunnies.
Ich überlege gerade. Sie ist ein Mitglied der Knights, also sie gehört zum Orden des Savonius. Ich dachte, die gehört zu den Adventurern, also zur Abenteurergilde. Oh.
If I were to use Baron Bunny to lure the enemy away and protect my fellow knights, I suppose I could do it.
You can perform the duty of a qualified knight and you might feel more confident about the exam. Think of it as a practicing for when you have to make Baron Bunnies with Amber in the future. Okay, nee, das.
I still have some of the materials we used when she taught me. There's just a few extra things I'd need. Making the stuffing requires pyro slime condensate, and the red dye used to grab the enemy's attention can be made from crushed valberries. It's just that dried valberries are not very suitable for making dye. I'll need to get some fresh ones from the Stormbearer Mountains. So, let's start by going to the Stormbearer Mountains.
Oh no. Okay, gut, zumindest habe ich den neuen Baum, den neuen Tree so gesehen angefangen. Dies ist schon mal gut. Wir haben schon wieder Viertel nach 10. Ich habe nur noch 2,5 bis 3 Stunden. Das ist blöd. Ja, fischen müsste ich auch mal für das Achievement, aber irgendwie auch nicht. Zack.
Yes, this should be plenty of valberries. Oh, pyro slimes. Perfect. They can provide us with another ingredient we need.
Ja.
Pyro slime condensate, crushed valberries. Good. Now I can start to make a Baron Bunny. Through here. Conceal the stitch. Done.
Warum hat sie die ganzen Sachen auf einmal dabei, mitten in der Wildnis? Und what the fuck? Das ist interessant, das Ding ist lebendig. Und explodiert bei Amber. Looks just like the ones Amber makes. Noel, you are very handy.
Far from it. I know it looks the part on the outside, but I still don't know if it will really work. There should be a Hilly camp nearby. Let's place the Baron Bunny there and try it out.
Aha. Das ist doch da sonst nicht. Das sieht mir irgendwie gerade so gekünstelt aus.
The Hilly Trills are coming back. Let's see if the Baron Bunny gets their attention.
Nope.
What's going on? They're completely ignoring the Baron Bunny. They're coming this way. Watch out!
Ja. War überhaupt nicht zu erwarten. So. Jetzt kann ich mal.
Oh. It neither attracted their attention nor exploded. In the end, all I managed to recreate was the outward appearance.
Perhaps Amber controls using her pyro abilities?
I suppose the conclusion is I can't become an outrider like Amber. Oh, maybe I'm not yet ready to carry out the work of a fully qualified knight.
Or maybe you're just not suited to become an outrider.
But I just can't think of what else I could do. Every time I've looked forward to passing the exam, I always ended up disappointed in the end. Whenever I remember that feeling of disappointment, I stop being able to think about what kind of knight I could become.
You could become an acting grandmaster like Jean. Become a cavalry captain like Kaea.
Captain Kaya? Oh, no, I could never manage that. Captain Kaya has his own way of thinking and planning. Well, sometimes I can barely understand it, and as for imitating it, I simply wouldn't know where to begin.
Kaya doesn't spend every second of every day on making big plans. He can start with some smaller details.
Oh, so you mean I should focus on smaller steps in order to achieve a larger goal? Well, I suppose with smaller goals, I won't be disappointed day to day. Since the larger goal is so high, I couldn't hope to achieve it immediately. In which case... Captain Kaya seems to be in the habit of fishing for information at Angel's Share. That's pretty small, and yet, I heard that the reason we were able to arrest those treasure hoarders last time was thanks to Captain Kaya's intel.
Then let's start with the Angel Share.
All right. I hope I can find some intel that proves useful to Mondstadt.
Okay. Interessant. Warum steckt sie überhaupt schon so große Ziele? Also erstmal klein anfangen.
Opportunities to bask in the sunlight like this are
Ganz offen zu reden, Ayato.
and
Danke. Nicht Heulsuse Stanley. Ist doch nicht Nacht. Muss ich echt jetzt mit ihm reden? Charles.
Oh, it's the honorary night in Noel. Can I get you a drink? A non-alcoholic drink, of course.
Oh, no need. We didn't come here to drink. I wanted to ask if there's been anyone causing any trouble in the tavern lately.
Troublemakers? Let me think. Actually, there was one.
Oh, really?
It's that guy drinking at the table over there. Payne. He keeps ordering refills of our strongest drink, Death Afternoon. Look how he's wobbling. If he passes out drunk, that could spell trouble.
Yes, that certainly sounds like a lot of trouble, although that's not quite what I was asking about. Is there anything in the tavern that has been out of the ordinary lately?
Out of the ordinary? Let me think. Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. There are still some empty glasses on the tables upstairs that need clearing away. Must have been left there by the customers this morning. But I am busy with the accounts at the moment, and if I can't find time to clear the tables before the evening crowd arrives, things could get difficult.
Really? Well, that sounds truly terrible. Maybe I can help?
Well, you're forgetting why we are here.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't help myself. Mr. Charles, what I was really trying to ask was...
Oh, I know. You wanted to know if you could help out, right? Surely that would be asking too much. I have yet to thank you properly for helping us move those kegs last time, and here you are offering to help again. I couldn't accept your offer in good conscience. That being said, we are quite overwhelmed right now, so if it's all the same to you, ma'am, would you mind serving the customers for a while?
Oh, okay then. It seems you are in great need of assistance.
Oh, thanks a million. I'll leave you to serve the customers then. Start by taking this Death Afternoon to Payne, and then maybe you can clear the tables on the second floor? Thanks. I'll leave the tavern in your capable hands.
Wow. So this is what happens when I try to go with the flow. It appears that Captain Kaya's way with words does not come the most naturally to me.
I can't say I'm completely surprised.
But waitressing in the tavern should be a good means of gathering intel, right? It's quite a common motif in the books I've read. I just need to keep my eyes and ears open while I'm helping Charles with the tavern duties.
Ja, the same as Kaya, wenn er säuft. So, halbtoter.
Excuse me, Payne. Here is the drink you ordered.
What? What's that? Oh, yeah, put it to the side. I think I need to sober up. This drink is strong. Oh, I don't feel so good.
Mr. Payne, are you all right? Do you need to take a rest?
How are we supposed to get any intel out of this guy? This is a tricky situation.
Let me think. If I'm not mistaken, Captain Kaya would first get his subject drunk before asking them any questions.
Surely he's too drunk to tell us anything by now.
This appears to be true. We must find another approach. Captain Kaya would probably appear cordial and sincere as a means to convince his subject to lower their guard, would he not? One must start by focusing on the person's individual circumstances and communicate a complete willingness to help. Then slowly move the conversation in the desired direction. Ooh, but how can I offer to help Mr. Payne right here and now? I've got it! Perhaps the dried fruits that I prepared for my exam could help him to sober up. Mr. Payne? Please eat this. It will make you feel better.
Oh, what's this? Oh, it tastes sweet and sour. Ooh, woof. I do feel slightly better now. Oh, you're Noelle, isn't it? And next to you is
Mr. Payne? Are you feeling any better? Is there anything you wish to tell me?
Next to you is it's the deaf afternoon that I ordered. Yes. Did you bring this to my table? Oh, thanks, Noelle. This drink is so strong.
Mr. Payne? Mr. Payne?
Back to drunkenness again.
How can this be? Drinking like this is disastrous for one's health.
Maybe plying the customers with alcohol isn't the best approach. You could just listen on their conversations instead.
Perhaps. Although, maybe it would be easier if there were a few more customers. Oh, Mr. Charles also asked me to clear the tables on the second floor. If the second floor is filled with customers, perhaps I'll have the opportunity to overhear a thing or two.
Go to the second floor and clear the tables. 0 von 12, what?
It's such a mess. I must clear everything away quickly so that we can serve more Oh, so many stains. Once the tables are clear, they'll need to be washed with a good detergent. We're almost done. A clean and tidy environment always brightens my mood. Whew, finally, all clear. Let's go check in with Charles.
Ich habe Noelle echt noch keine Flügel gegeben, keine anderen? Oder liegt, ne, das liegt wahrscheinlich jetzt am Trial Character, oder? Wahrscheinlich. Charles.
Mr. Charles, everything has been dealt with. Is there anything else you need help with?
Wow, already? The customer at the table by the window just ordered a couple of things. Would you mind taking care of them?
Okay, leave it all to me.
Huh. With Noelle here, the tavern feels livelier than ever.
Phew. It's not easy working at a tavern, but at least it's over now.
Well done. Did you manage to gather any intel?
Well done to you too. Oh, intel. No, I got so caught up with working that I completely forgot we were here to gather intel. What should I do? There are hardly any customers left that I could talk to. Oh, am I so incapable of handling even a simple task like this?
Thanks for all your help today, Noelle. I've been a bartender here for more than a decade, and I've never seen a happier crowd of drinkers than the ones who are here tonight. I can only assume that with you serving the customers, the wine tasted all the sweeter.
Es ist morgend. Das Licht scheint hier volle Kanne rein, aber okay.
I'm quite sure that can't be true. I didn't do anything particularly special.
Customers don't come here purely for the drinks. They come for what the drink represents. Some time to relax after a long day of work. Often customers choose this tavern not just for the quality of the drinks we serve, but also for the great atmosphere. You may not have brewed the wine or even mixed the drinks, but for many customers, Service with a smile is what makes the difference between a glass of wine and a great night out. It seems this tavern could do with more than just a single bartender. What we need is some proper waiting staff to really take care of the customers. Perhaps I could convince the boss to hire a server.
Der knurrte Look. Es ist gerade schlagartig Nacht geworden. Und die Katze schnarcht hinter mir auf dem Bett. Wer weiß wie laut.
Anyway, I digress. Thanks again for all your help tonight.
Wow. I'm so glad to know I made everyone so happy.
You are looking after monsters in your own way.
Yes. Even though I failed to imitate Captain Kaya, it looks like I was still able to help those in need.
It's the same with the exam. You'll always have strengths and weaknesses. Just aim to do well in the things you're good at. Ja.
Yes. I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt. I sense that it's probably not the best moment. However, could I ask for one last little favor? Drinking to make merry is all well and good, but passing out drunk in my tavern? That's a pain.
Who needs to be taken home? Pain wahrscheinlich.
Pain ordered 2 more deaths after noon over the course of the night.
Ach schön, gut. Ich muss ihn Gott sei Dank nicht selber rausbringen. Work made for a mate. Sometimes it's best to stick to what you know. Ja, Ist eine Battlemate. Wo ist jetzt hier bitte die Abzweigung? Hätte ich hier irgendwas falsch machen können? Okay, direkt zu Anfang. Ich hätte nicht zur Taverne gehen können. Okay, für die Abwechslung mache ich jetzt einfach mal nochmal das Examen. Nein, 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 nein. Amiga. In Ruhe. Wo muss ich nochmal hin? Ah, noch vor die Tür. Gut. Passt ja perfekt. So, hi Cyrus.
Hunt down,
Bla 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 durchklicken. What are you doing?
Hello, Mr. Cyrus.
Don't, but most.
That
Ja,
sounds...
das wird jetzt sehr
A few
spaßig
anyway.
und nervig.
Then, I am very...
Oh.
Jeder hat jetzt andere Fragen.
Yes.
Excellent. First, since advent, if the traveler is willing. Indeed. You only need to pass 2...
Add...
Oh. Ja.
A true advent. I will ask you question 1. And tell me, which of the...
Okay. Und Real Esther.
That's it. Mr. Cyrus?
Correct. On to question 2. There is a... Thanks to the note...
Ja.
Learning from experience regarding this adventure.
Right.
That's it.
Correct. Last question. All that awaits...
Mare Jivari.
Correct. But be now.
Ja. So, das ist die Frage. Was will er jetzt haben? Will er jetzt das Steak einfach haben oder will er Dingens haben? Emergency Food.
Okay, let's...
Ready and willing, Mr.
Staying well, that's why this... Firstly, secondly, thirdly, so go ahead.
Honorary knight?
Ja. Steak.
Steak. Good point. In a real emergency, all you'd need is a piece of meat. You wouldn't even need any seasoning.
Fisch auch nicht. Hier ist fucking Sushi quasi. Ich meine, gut, das hat auch keinen Geschmack, aber Fleisch auch nicht.
Okay then. Once it's ready, let's take it over to Mr. Cyrus.
Wenn es kein Fleisch ist, dann weiß ich auch nicht, was es
We
ist.
can always change our minds if we have a better idea. One must be careful not to act too hastily when taking an exam.
Okay, ich google mal ganz kurz nebenbei. Noel Cyrus Food. Noel Hangout, ja. Da.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Wollen. Ja. Second Test. Okay, es ist Steak. Wildfisch ist das
You're
Falsche.
ready to go?
Hier, take this.
Steak! Steak! Ha ha ha! Hands down the top choice of a true adventurer. Simple ingredients, highly nutritious, and most importantly, all you need to cook it is an open flame. And when it's not an emergency, adding a bit of seasoning makes it even better. Succulent and juicy, crispy on the outside and tender on the inside. The perfect accompaniment to an alcoholic beverage.
Really? If you like it so much, I can always make a few more.
This was all a ploy to get Noelle to cook some drunk food for you.
Not at all. I was merely contemplating having a celebratory libation on Noelle's behalf. In any case, congratulations on passing part 2 of the exam. Up next is the final stage. Go get yourself ready. Then meet me at Bright Crown Canyon.
Jo, gut, also nochmal wieder ein Room platt machen. Oh no, wieder da hochfliegen. Jetzt, wenn ich mich da importe, denke ich, dass dieser Punkt da eigentlich tiefer ist, aber er ist höher. Ah. Zack. Oh, gut, dass ich genug Ausdauer zurückbekomme, während ich hochgehe. Oh, das ist knapp. So. Spam, spam, spam.
Ferocious This is I will be
Okay.
Ja, ja. Zack. Nehme ich die Ärzte hier mit. Ah ja, komm. Wenn ich schon gerade hier bin, kann ich auch die Ärzte mitnehmen. Zack, zack. Zack, 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 zack. Zack, zack. So, das war's. So. Das hier das sind 70 Sekunden, weil 10 Sekunden dauert schon der Initiate von ihm, ja.
Let's play.
Das dauert mir zu lang. Wusch, 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 wusch. Und den Rest darf ich die machen. Zack. Ja, ja. This is always halt, bla.
I know that it's just like it, but not this time. Somehow, it must
Ja, ja.
be because you are
Well, it's
here
because of you,
on the
bla.
day of the real.
I will be there.
Great.
So. Back to Cyrus. Ich meine, sie haben ja die ganzen Synchronsprecher. Ja, sie werden es nicht machen, aber es wäre halt schon cool, wenn alle NPCs später vertont werden. Genauso wie in ja, vollwertigen RPGs wie Skyrim zum Beispiel. Apropos Skyrim, da fällt mir gerade ein. Ich schwärme mich ja jedes Mal darüber, dass man den Charakter nur Traveler nennt. Aber im Endeffekt in Skyrim nennt man auch den Spielercharakter immer nur Dragonborn. Oder Drachenblut. Wobei, ja, Drachenblut ist es halt eine einmalige Person in dieser Welt. Oder eine sehr seltene Person. Traveler sind halt hier sehr viele. Außer die wissen halt, dass wir Welten durch Traveln und deswegen nennen sie uns Traveler, aber das bezweifle ich. Okay, ich finde... Das finde ich jetzt irgendwie Bullshit. Wenn ich so gucke, dann sehe ich da rechts am Rand noch hinten Inazuma leuchten. Wenn ich so gehe, nicht mehr. Weil alles, was vor mir ist, quasi weiter weg ist. Was irgendwie dumm ist in gewisser Weise. Okay. Oh, Cyrus.
Back already? Seems like. Even the third part of the exam is a walk in the park for you. Now, please allow me to announce the results of your adventurer's entrance examination. You passed with a perfect score. Noelle, you are incredible as always.
Oh, well, it's all because I had an honorary knight by my side.
Without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to officially grant you the title of Adventurer. May your days ahead be filled with adventure, and may you boldly explore the stars above and the abyss below. Ad astra abyssosk! My. I never thought I'd see the day when Noelle would finally come around to the idea of joining the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, Mr. Cyrus, I'm terribly sorry, but actually
There's no need to talk like an outsider anymore. From now on, you can call me Branch Master, and I will call you Adventurer.
I'm very sorry, but I actually wasn't planning to join the Adventurers Guild at all. I just wanted to take an exam so I could get used to the atmosphere. I thought it might help me better prepare for the Knights of Favonius selection exam.
You mean... Oh, how can this be? I was just about to recommend you to the perfect adventure team. Why not give it some more thought? Even if you're not ready to be a full-time adventurer, you'd be more than welcome to help out every now and then. Just think of it as... yes. Think of it as part of your exam preparation.
Wow.
You know, if you think about it, adventurers have a lot in common with the knights. Both want to defend Mondstadt.
Exam preparation? Defend Mondstadt?
Yes, precisely. I assure you it won't take up too much of your time. I believe it's only around 4 commissions per day.
4 commissions? Maybe if I can squeeze out some time from my breaks.
Noelle, stay strong.
If I'm not careful, the urge to accommodate just takes over. I'm sorry, Mr. Cyrus, but I'm afraid that my answer is still...
Please, Noelle, I'm begging you. We need your help.
Well, if my assistance is required...
Well, let's go back to do some studying.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Mr. Cyrus. Maybe next time.
Wow, perfect score. Perfect score. Not, that was not the time to be thinking about joining the Adventurers Guild. Der arme Cyrus. Auch einer von diesen Jobs, die nicht gewollt sind, offenbar. Outrider 101. Muss ich jetzt echt nochmal da hinten hin? Ja, ich muss nochmal da hinten hin. Okay, was kann ich denn hier anders antworten? Ach, wie, ja gut, nicht wie KR, sondern wie Jean. Okay, gut. Auch wenn ich Jean ein bisschen hochgestochen finde. Direkt die Position anzustreben. Vizeleiter quasi.
Yes, this should be plenty of bowberries. Oh, pyro slimes. Perfect. They can provide us with another ingredient we need.
Auch Katze ist wach geworden. Ich höre, was hinter mir rumoren. Nee, die will jetzt raus.
Far from it, there should be a...
Da hab ich jetzt echt keinen Bock drauf.
Here we go.
Gefühlt dauert das jetzt gerade länger als einfach rumzulaufen, aber okay.
Quake!
The hilly trolls are coming back. Let's see if the Baron Bunny gets their attention. What's going on? They're completely ignoring the Baron Bunny. They're coming this way. Watch out! Oh, it neither attracted their attention. I suppose the conclusion... Oh, maybe I'm... But
Ja.
every time I've looked forward to... Whenever I remember that...
Ja, so. Ich bekomme einen Acting Grandmaster like Jean.
Master Jean? How could I ever become someone great like her? Master Jean is a pillar of the Knights of Favonius, and a great source of inspiration to me. If I could gain even 1 or 2 of her qualities, I would be very happy. But the thought of becoming a knight just like her in every way? Oh, I could never achieve that.
Just set the goal first. We can start from the smaller details.
You think so? I suppose if the goal is set so high that I couldn't hope to achieve it immediately, I won't be too disappointed day to day. But where to start? I can't imagine what I would need to do to become more like Master Jean.
Jean doesn't always sit in her office. Jean often helps out the locals around town.
Oh, that's true. Master Jean is always lending a hand to citizens in need. So strong, but so gentle too. I still don't think I can do what Master Jean does, but at least I could start by trying to be gentle like her. Okay, then let's head back to Mondstadt and see if anyone needs help.
Okay. Ach komm, machen wir so. Ich Bock zu warten. Weil der Cooldown nicht weitergegangen ist. Oh. Fuck, wo soll ich denn da hin? Wem zum Teufel soll ich da helfen? Das ist nicht die Bar. Ich bin echt schon wieder eine Stunde am Aufnehmen. What the fuck? Wie habe ich denn bitte schon wieder das andere Ende aufgenommen? Warum war das lang?
I'm sorry, Marjorie. I was focused solely on chatting with Quinn. I didn't see anything else at all. If you're out of other options, maybe you could get help from the Knights? I'm sure if Master Jean heard about it, she'd help you find it in no time. Thanks. I'll check with a few more people first. If no one has seen it, then I guess I'll just have to ask the Knights. Alright, well, I hope it turns up soon. Bye now. Maybe I should just tell the Knights already.
Miss Marjorie, are you in need of assistance?
Oh, Noelle. Since you asked, I seem to have misplaced a monocle that I imported from Sumeru. I was organizing the stock that had just arrived, and because the monocle was so fragile, I took it out, wiped it, and put it aside. But then, I went to get it after I was done with the stock, and it was gone. I've asked around, but no one seems to have any idea where it could be.
Has anything like this happened before?
Anything like this? Well, it's not completely unheard of. You know my store. There are all sorts of exotic items. In the past, I've lost a carved wooden perch and some boneware, but as soon as I reported them missing to the Knights, they were recovered right away.
May I ask, where were the missing items recovered from?
Oh, the wooden perch was mistaken for a real fish by Margaret's cat, and as for the boneware, they eventually found that in a dog kennel somewhere outside the city.
Reminds me of some commissions runs involving a missing cat and some tax returns. With people calling on the Knights for so many things, it's no wonder Jean is so busy. Bei wem war das? Das war auch bei einer Legendenquest, glaube ich.
Oh no, we mustn't increase Jean's workload any further. Master Jean's time should be spent on more important things. Miss Marjorie, would you mind letting me help you find the missing monocle? I may not be as efficient as Master Jean, but I will do my very best to help you find it.
I will help too.
Oh, of course that's okay. But isn't asking Noelle the same thing as asking the Knights?
I'd better gather some more information before heading out. As well as confirming some details regarding the monocle itself, we should find out as much as possible from Marjorie about the circumstances under which it went missing.
So, do you have some ideas on where to start? Ask me whatever you want to know. I'll answer to the best of my memory.
What can you tell us about the missing item?
A missing item. Well, it's a monocle to start with. And since it came from Sumeru, the design should be fairly recognizable. As for other distinguishing features, it's very light and it's very small.
Did you see anything?
I had my head down and I was busy working through the stock. I didn't see anything that was going on around me. But the street is so busy that surely someone would have noticed if it had been stolen.
Did you hear anything? What?
Oh, now that you mention it, I do remember hearing some kind of flapping sound. The sound went as soon as it came, and I was focused on checking if anyone had seen anything, so I didn't give it too much thought at the time. Do you think it could be connected?
Maybe we can investigate in the direction which the noise disappeared.
I first heard it behind me, and then it seemed to fade out in a northwesterly direction. Now I wish I'd followed the sound and spoken to people along the way.
Honorary Knight, shall we go ahead in that direction and make some inquiries? Maybe we'll find some clues.
Ein Vogel hat das Ding geklaut. Head northwest from Wind comes glory. Nie ohne Seife war. Okay. So in die Richtung, da wo der Marker auf der Karte auch eh schon ist. Gut.
Let's play.
Fuck. Jetzt in die Wand das Gesetz? Ja, hab ich. Hier kommen, sie weiß es bestimmt, weil sie direkt auf alles hört.
Excuse me, Glory. Have you heard anything that might be described as a flapping sound in this area recently?
Ach, ich musste auch sie ansprechen? Okay.
Marjorie's monocle has gone missing from her shop. We're trying to look for clues.
Flapping sound? Yes, I think so. I believe it was the sound of a finch flapping its wings. It sounded a lot heavier today than usual, as if it was carrying something.
So, maybe the finch took the monocle back to its nest. Oh, I've seen their nests in the past on occasion while I'm cleaning the roof. What do you say we have a look, Traveler? Finally, we have a lead to go on. Thank you, Glory.
You're welcome. May you swiftly recover the lost item by the grace of the Animo Archon.
Ja. Climb onto the rooftop and look for a finch. Oh, fuck. Das erste wird es nicht sein. Das Skript, dass ich alle 3 durchsuchen muss, oder?
Yahoo!
Wahrscheinlich.
Right.
Ja. Ach komm, jetzt wirklich. Ja,
Brace yourself.
gut. Okay, ich wollte gerade sagen, ich komme doch wohl hier hoch.
I wouldn't glide.
Dafür ist Kasua besser. Bird Egg,
We found it! This must be Miss Marjorie's missing monocle. Let's take it back to her right away. I hope we haven't kept her waiting too long.
Das war jetzt einfach, okay. Moment. Wenn ich jetzt eh schon hier oben bin, seltenerweise, kann ich auch die Eier mitnehmen. Was irgendwie voll mies ist in gewisser Weise, aber scheiß drauf. Ich frage mich gerade, wir essen hauptsächlich Hühnereier. Aber kann man nicht jede Art von Vogelei essen? Also aufschlagen und in die Pfanne packen? Das ist so eine simple, aber auch schwierige Frage irgendwie.
Miss Marjorie? Here. We found your monocle.
Wow, you were so quick. How wonderful. I thought I wouldn't be hearing back for a few days yet.
A few days? That long?
Sure. In the past, when I've lost something and asked the Knights for help, it can take them a while to get around to it. After all, the Knights have all sorts of things that they're busy with, big and small. No matter how capable Jean might be, she can't be in 2 places at once, can she? Thanks to you, Noelle, we don't have to trouble the Knights with every little thing that comes up. Now that I think about it, Noelle is basically like another Jean. In that sense, it really does feel like Jean can be in 2 places at once.
No, surely you can't be serious. How can I compare to Master Jean? I can only help people with small things, like finding lost property.
Whether it's big or small, it's all the same to us. Things we can't handle by ourselves. Noelle, once you've qualified as an official knight, will that mean you don't have time to help us anymore? I, for one, am going to miss you.
No, not at all. If I do become a knight in the future, I will continue to help everyone with their problems.
I was just kidding. Keep up the good work, Noelle. I'm sure everyone in Mondstadt can't wait to see the kind of knight you become.
I will keep working hard.
Thanks again. I suppose I should put this in a secure place this time.
The kind of knight that I become.
Well, you seem quite pleased.
Oh, do I? Yes. Maybe it's because I'm not afraid anymore. I've never dared to imagine myself as a knight before. I always feared that the higher my expectations, the more disappointed I'll be if I don't live up to them. But let's say I do become a knight in the future. Maybe I will simply continue to do the same things that I'm doing right now. It doesn't matter to me how small these things are or how tiring. I do these things not because I'm a maid, but because of my own will.
Well, just be the kind of knight that you want to be.
Yes, there's no need to become someone else, nor worry about failing. As long as I perform better in my next exam than in my previous one, then one day, I will become a knight that I can be proud of.
Sind wir durch? Wir sind durch. Oh Gott. Best believe. The one and only Noel. Someday Noel will become a knight like no other. Okay, dann müsste alles gewesen sein. Story Quests. Ey, ich muss nicht mehr komplett nach rechts scrollen. Okay, es scrollt automatisch, aber ich sehe alle Quests, die ich noch machen muss, auf einen Screen. Noch 7 Stück. 5 Stück habe ich. Oh mein Gott. Ending Rewards. Yep. Give me. Zack, danke. So, kann ich mal reingucken. Und im Gegensatz zu den anderen habe ich bei ihr jeden Pfad mit. Okay, nicht jeden Pfad mit allen Herzen. Da habe ich auf dem letzten. Ja, gut. Was habe ich dann nochmal gemacht? Habe ich irgendwas Blödes geantwortet, glaube ich. Oder war. Ne, es war hier, war es dann nämlich. Ach, genau, das war mit dem Jungen. Das habe ich mich dann hier richtig gemacht. Emergency Stories Sourcing. Aber ansonsten. Ja, alles richtig. Wait. Da habe ich auch irgendwas falsch gemacht? Okay. Okay, ich habe wieder was repariert dann auf jeden Fall. Und dann habe ich es aber wieder kaputt gemacht. Okay. Egal. Ich hoffe, das ist nicht wichtig. Wahrscheinlich ist es wichtig für irgendwelche Achievements. Mal gucken. Aber da klicke ich mich dann auf jeden Fall wirklich noch alleine durch dann irgendwann. So, das heißt, der nächste wäre dann morgen. Hier weiß es Feiertag gedöns, wenn ich Lust habe und Zeit habe und vorhab, dann wäre dann angesagt Fiona. Auch einer von den Charakteren, die irgendwie kamen und die keine großartige Quest hatten oder keinen Auftritt. Rosaria kam zumindest in Albedos Quests vor. Ich finde es auch irgendwie mies, dass Albedo halt also Albedo hat zwar 2 Quests gehabt, die mit ihm als Hauptcharakter vonstatten gehen. Aber halt auch nur als Event-Quest. Eigentlich sind das 2 Teile von einer Legenden-Quest, wenn man mich fragt, aber okay. Und da kommen halt die anderen auch teilweise so ein bisschen vor. Naja, gut. Am Ende wird sich wohl alles zusammensetzen mit einem fertigen Spiel. Man sagt jetzt sowieso immer alle Spiele, passt das ja sowieso. Gut, aber dann würde ich jetzt hier cutten und das andere davor schneiden und den hier wieder Schluss machen. Soll mir für heute reichen. Wir haben es 11 Uhr. Gleich gehen ins Bett. Dementsprechend, ja, sage ich ciao und bis dann.